You know, your sickness and your symptoms are always trying to tell you something. Your body is always talking to you, telling you what's really going on, what's wrong here. And I was watching a wonderful video with Bruce Lipton, who's just healed from tongue cancer. And he said that the tongue cancer was actually telling him that you need to finish writing this book. You're procrastinating. And now that seems like an aggressive reason for your body to go there. You know, maybe there's some deeper underlying issues there, but your body is always talking to you. So I want to tell you today how to start to read your body's symptoms and what they're actually trying to say. So if any of you want some help with the answers, I want you to comment down below what you're going through. Be a little bit specific, and I'll try to reply to as many of them as possible to give you the solution of why your body's showing you that. Now, let me talk about a few people that I've been working with. Let's talk about cancer, for example. Cancer is often long-held frustration and anger, and it can be long-held frustration. Now, let's put it this way. If we were to look at Bruce Lipton there, tongue cancer, he's not expressing himself. He's frustrated that he's not in the place of expression. But he used his own work, The Biology of Belief, where he started to change his belief around something, and he started to sort of believe that the cancer had come to tell him to write the book. So he started to write the book. And as he started to write it, it changed. As he was halfway through the book, it changed from malignant cancer to benign cancer. And as he finished the book, they said there's no cancer there left at all. But it had paralyzed his tongue. It stopped him from speaking. So he said that his body was saying to him to shut up and write the book. Now, let's talk about some of my own clients. I've had a client who came to me who was so worried about his daughter getting sick. He actually started to manifest and create a growth in his behind his left nipple. Now, this growth left him after 12 weeks of doing my relax, release, re-intend method, because he started to not worry about his daughter's sickness anymore. Let's think about that. Left side, meaning the feminine side. Behind the nipple, meaning wanting to care for and feed the child. I know it sounds mad, right? But he was so worried that his body started to develop issues in that side of his body. I had chronic throat pain because I didn't feel enough. I was not able to express myself clearly. The crying child inside me was feeling so alone and vulnerable. Where do I always feel my emotions? In my throat. So what happened? Chronic pain as my emotions become overwhelming and got stuck. I also had digestive issues in the gut, feeling of fear, unworthiness, non-safe. Okay, I just worked with a client today who had pain in her back. She has had a slip disc, not enough that should cause her so much pain, but she can't even leave the bed. What did we realize? She had an unsupportive mother. She had an absent father who was worried about looking after his business. She had gone through a lot of stress in carrying the family. She couldn't take the weight of it anymore. She felt unsupported. The back and the spine represent support. It represents blind faith in that support because you can't see your back. You see what I'm trying to say? So the body always has a way of talking to you. Now, if you don't listen to it emotionally, it's going to start showing you through symptoms and illness. What did I have just before I went away on holiday? I had a bout of food poisoning. So it made me stop. My body was saying to me, you need to stop. You need to slow down. The only way I'm going to do that is not through a cold because you'll work through it. It's by making you not able to leave the bed for a few days. So I had to listen to it. And once I started to listen to it, I healed within 3 days. Usually it should take 2 weeks. Why did that happen? Because I listened to the symptoms and I understood what they're trying to say. Now let's talk about once you understand the symptom, what do you do? So let's say for this girl that I'm working with now, we're going to learn to let go of any resentment towards the parents. We're going to learn to trust herself completely. We're going to learn to give her the tools to find faith and trust in God and herself, and those symptoms will leave. So you have to understand that the subconscious mind takes you at literal face value. So what does it say to you? It says, okay, I know now that I am this. So everything I add to I am, I will become. So I want you to start to know that you don't have to wait for your body to express it. You can just start to say, I am free. I let go of everything that's bothering me. My body doesn't carry any of my emotions. I've said it to many people that I love, including my wife. Don't carry this emotion in your body. Don't let it go to your body. You can have an emotion without it having to go to a physical part of your body. And that's why I created the relax, release, re-intend method. Because anytime you notice a heavy emotion, anytime you feel that emotion in the body. As soon as you relax and you start to become aware of it and you start to observe it, now that emotion isn't you anymore. It's something that's on top of you. And if you have it on top of you, you are no longer it. So you can start to let go. So as you start to breathe, as you start to relax, just take a few deep breaths with me now. Breathe in. And out. Breathing in. And out. Good. Even right now, the nervous system now feels safe. So it doesn't have to hold any of the weight of trying to grow a business in the body anymore. It doesn't have to hold the weight of trying to be a father and a good husband. It doesn't have to carry that weight. That is just energy that got stuck. With Bruce Lipton, his energy got stuck because he wasn't expressing himself. I'm not saying I know better than a genius like Bruce Lipton, but I would just suggest that he didn't need to carry it in his body if he'd learned to just detach from it. Detaching back from these emotions can really help us. Now, he found his pathway, which was by taking some action, which I think is wonderful. Yes, we want to stay expressing ourselves. Yes, we want to express at our highest form. But you can also heal by doing very little, realizing that finding peace, knowing that God lives within the body temple, knowing that as you believe, so it is. So as you claim, my body is healthy, I easily handle stress. It's so effortless for me to heal. My body knows exactly what to do. I am safe, whole and well. Everything is working out for me. I am the creator of my own life. I align with God's truth. God's truth flows through me. I am healthy and well. Let these truths sink into your mind. Sink into your mind and allow it to be so. This is what I know to be true. So when I've looked at what my body's been trying to tell me, I have to listen to it, okay? Your body is always talking to you. Do you listen to it, or do you just keep powering through? Do you keep just trying to do what you think you should? You know, rest is a wonderful thing. I took 3 weeks off, and I actually spoke about it in my latest video before this. I took 3 weeks off, and God actually blessed me so much. You're allowed to be still. You do not need to effort. There's nothing you need to achieve. Bruce Lipton didn't need to achieve that book to heal, but it was one of the things that he knew he must do. But I would say to you, you can achieve without the need to do it. Your body will never punish you because you haven't done anything. It's just asking you to let go of the things you're carrying. Maybe he felt the pressure to put more into the books. Maybe the publicist was on his back. I think it's more likely these things, okay? So what you want to do is just find relaxation in your day-to-day life. Trust that the I am within you is listening. So never speak badly about yourself. Never claim that you're getting sicker. Never claim anything except what you want in your life, and you will achieve it. Hope this video helped you guys. Thank you so much.